What is going on, WWE SUPERCARD players around the world, and welcome back to the brand new episode of WWE SUPERCARD Season 3. And right now I will show you my first Team Battleground rewards out of the second. I also have another pack which will open live. This was pre-recorded. I got it 2 days ago, I believe. And this was my very first Team Battleground, which was competitive after the first ever Team Battleground we ever played. So we were really happy about this one because it was a hard fight. As you can see, one of their guys didn't charge the cards at all, so that's why it was easy for us to win by 1,000-point margin. But anyways, platinum pack. Let's see here, what do we get? 1,500 battle points, so that goes up to 23,500. Next is WrestleMania 33, and it's a John Cena. You can see me, so that's a pro, that's an invisible pro right there, and I'm really happy about it because he's actually a good card. And Darren Young and Jimmy O, so don't care about that, but John Cena, that makes a pro. We'll pro him right now in the video, and let's go and do that right now. So here it is, John Cena pro. I had trained him up all the way. Let's just quickly show you if you want to see how I tokened him. Power, I went all out on power charisma because that's his main stat, and he's actually a good card. So we used the rest on toughness and used one remaining on the speed. I didn't go with proc on Cena because he's actually a good card and he's top 2. So it's better if you get top cards to not use tokens on the proc because they're actually they pretty much 4 stat all the other cards which are not good at all. So as you can see, the stats are pretty much the same because they're perfectly trained up. So let's go and train John Cena pro, and here it is, a gold star John Cena perfect pro, and he'll be in my deck and he'll be the best male I have apart from the event pros. So really happy about this one. Now let's just go and check our second Team Battleground rewards. Let's just quickly go and lock him up first because we don't want to screw up. Let's go here, where it is, must be somewhere around here. There it is, John Cena pro. So let's just lock him up, and now let's just go and get the second set of Team Battleground rewards, which we'll just get right now after the waiting on network, of course. Okay, so champion rewards, let's just see what do we get. And in this pack we won't get females anymore because they actually changed the packs, so we'll only get guaranteed males from the pack, which I'm really happy about right now because I don't really need females. Let's just quickly check the details first, and let's go. We went up against Spider Shark. As you see, the team was a bit active but not fully active because I think the game has got a bit stale now, so people are not really playing much. And they had out of the 10 guys, I think 6-7 had charged their cards all the way through, but the remaining 2-3, as you can see, this guy I think didn't have his cards charged at all, and rest of them, some of them had 2-3 cards not charged, and that's why they lost basically. And some of them haven't even completed their attack, so that's basically why we won. And basically maybe they just gave up because we made 14,000 10 hours before the event actually ended, so maybe that was the reason why they actually gave up. But actually it was good. It was a good Team Battleground in comparison to the previous one because the other ones, they're just plain easy and just not useful. So platinum pack, the second one. Let's see if we can get a good pro out of this. We'll probably just get another Ritz one, I don't know, but I really like an Undertaker pro or Goldberg pro, any of these top cards or the cards that will actually make my deck. Now my weakest card, I assume, is a Ty Dillinger pro or maybe a Neville pro, I think. So let's see what do we get from this platinum pack now. Kevin Owens Elite. So next is the WrestleMania 33 card, and let's see who do we get. This pack is going good so far. I hope it's a WrestleMania 33 Kevin Owens. That'll be really great. Let's see. AJ Styles, that's another pro. That's really good because I really need good, decent pros, and it actually helps. The face that runs the place, I'll definitely take that. And battle points now go to 25,000. So just 5,000 more battle points, and we can actually get what's that thing? The pro from the WrestleMania 33 packs, which I'm not gonna open at all because I just don't need pros anymore. No more pros because I already have a full deck. And AJ Styles is another good pro, and that'll make my deck. So I'll work on him and train him up eventually. So my weakest card will then be Dean Ambrose pro, I believe. I'm not really sure. Just quickly go and check. So there it is, AJ Styles. That's another pro. It wouldn't have been a pro if they hadn't put him in the event. I don't remember which ring domination that was. Maybe the Jinder. Yeah, that was, it was the Jinder domination. And also we got the Team Road to Glory featuring Doggy Rusev going on, but our team's just gonna miss. I don't think we'll get the Rusev card. We might reach the ultimate at best, because the Rusev card, it's just bad. I'll just tell you that much. He's not a good card, and it's not worth playing if you already have the good pros. Like, I'll just quickly show you here that Rusev, I already have him pro'd, but where is he? He must be around here somewhere. Let's just go. There's the Neville, and there's Rusev. He's silver star, but doesn't really matter. I leveled him up to 49 out of 50. As you can see, his stats are really bad, and his base stats aren't the best either. He's just, a mid-level card. He's just like an average, a bit lower than Neville too. So Neville isn't the best card either, but he's bad in comparison to Neville, so he's just useless. And they're putting out bad cards during the end of the tier, which is kind of stupid. I don't know why. Let's just quickly go and play one bout, and then we'll end this video. And also I have King of the Ring rewards, but unfortunately I got semi-bumped, so we won't get a WrestleMania card from that. So it's just disappointing. It was just, rigged calls. What can you say? It was just, support calls. It goes up and down here and there, so we can do nothing about that. And also got my WrestleMania 33 pull, which was an Alexa Bliss, and that made a pro, a silver star pro. I put it on Twitter, and people were raging because they don't have female pros. I don't need females anymore. I've said it, many times. Probably in the next year I won't get any females at all, but right now in WrestleMania 33 tier, this has been the most, insane luck which I've got in any of the tiers which I've played so far in, SuperCard, which is kind of rigged. And I have the best female tag when it comes to, the normal WrestleMania 33 cards. I also have the best solo. We have the Bailey event card. So really happy about the female luck, but then it just got stale. And after I pulled my Alexa Bliss, I believe 2 or 3 resets later, I got another WrestleMania 33 pull, but it was not, a superstar. It was a manager. It was what's his name? It was Jimmy Hart. Yeah, it was Jimmy Hart WrestleMania 33, which was a speed charisma manager. I actually needed, Paul Bearer, because I already have the power speed manager. So Rich Swann beats Samoa Joe there, so we won't get a perfect game anyway. And we also got the Samoa Joe done from the ring domination, barely like 7 or 8 hours to end the event. I think I really delayed this ring domination too much because it was just too boring. But at least it was Seth Rollins WrestleMania 33 card, so I had the incentive to play for Joe. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have played God Samoa Joe. And there's my Alexa Bliss. Yeah, there it is. 0 out of 55. Yeah, it's just useless. I don't know. So Rusev WrestleMania 33. People are actually training him up, but in my team I think 1 or 2 people maybe need his pro at max. People in lower tier it will be good for them, this card, but for me right now it's just completely useless. So our team might miss Rusev, and we just don't care. Let's hope they put better undercard in the next team ring domination. I think a team ring domination we should get a top card, I assume. And if there's a flash event this week, that'll be really good, because this tier is just got really boring. They might bring throwbacks and fusions, but that is not enough. And that's just my perspective. You might still be in what you say, ultimate tier or something, so it might be useful for you. But right now they really need to freshen things up with a new tier or something new. It's just got, as you can see, that's my deck right here. Rich Swann goes out. Not Rich Swann, that's Cedric. Yeah, that's Cedric Alexander goes out and I think Cena will swap him, and Ty Dillinger goes out. Neville will swap him, and Neville will also go out when AJ Styles is done. As you can see, AJ is the best pro I have right now, which will be Cena. So I'll have 2 AJ pros, 2 Samoa Joe pros, 1 Cena. So my weakest card then will be Dean Ambrose WrestleMania 33 pro, which is he's actually a decent card. He's not that bad. So I'm done with this tier. As you can see, my females, Bailey, Charlotte, Asuka, and Naomi. That's probably the best 4 females I could have had, and that's a perfect tag as well. So just waiting on a new tier at some point. Hopefully it'll be before SummerSlam, I think, but don't know right now. King of the Ring, we've got 40 seconds to go, so let's just claim the not the WrestleMania 33, the Ultimate Rewards. Let's just quickly go and show you how the semifinals went. I lost both the games, 3-2. First game, Power Charisma. I think Sean would have won, maybe, I'm not sure, but Jinder procs and completely destroys. And then this rig happens, Toughness Charisma gets called, both of their females proc. There was no way I could have won that, and plus he had that manager on as well. Then I had Nerved Tag Team and he beat that easily. I won this match because he had the singles over there, so I beat that easily. Speed Charisma, my Jeff wins, but it's not useful at this point because I already lost 3 matches. Game 2, same thing happened. His Charlotte procs, my Asuka doesn't proc, my Charlotte doesn't proc, so he gets the easy victory there. I think he would have won either way because he got the support call and my toughness. I don't think I have a power toughness manager. I have a power toughness manager. I have the, what's her name there, this Miss Elizabeth, which is actually power speed. The game's just broken. I don't know why it didn't call the support over here and didn't call. It did call in the second match. I don't know why they just don't fix King of the Rings. So Speed gets called, his Jeff procs, and my tag was Jinder and Aleister Black. They're not a good speed tag team, I'll tell you that much. And Jeff wins against Sean in toughness, but again same thing, 3-2 happens and I lost. So doesn't really care because I don't really need WrestleMania 33 cards anymore, to be honest. So ultimate cards, let's see what do we get from these two, Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Jimmy Uso. I think Jimmy Uso is a pro. I think we just got him from the Team Battleground. Let's just quickly go and check combinable if that's a pro. There's AJ Styles, there's Fandango, there's Lana, and there it is. There's the Uso. So there's another pro for the video. Yay, Jimmy Uso. Yeah, so that was my video for today, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll get something good for the Flash RTG or something. Let's hope we get something good at that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace out.